Maybe let's break this slide down a little bit. I did find this one very interesting in your presentation.
Yeah. So this kind of relates back to that forgetting curve that people forget what they don't apply right away in terms of learning. Um, Most organizations are really focused on that formal learning, whether that's online or in person, and people love those in-person trainings. They're really valuable for lots of good reasons, but the challenge is that, if it's out of context learning, how do you recall that information? When you really need it and when you're under stress. And so this on-the-job experiential learning, that's where most of the real learning happens and sticks. And we want to deliver the right guidance to help you in the flow of work when you have that challenge. And that's emotional support and it's behavioral support and just to build on that, one of the things that we did early on in the development of our product was we called Wizard of Oz testing. And I don't think I talked about this at our session in Colorado, but in Wizard of Oz testing, we created what looked like an AI interface, and we had a bunch of wizards, if you will, sitting around a table. So experts in management and HR and legal and therapy, coaching, really sitting around, and we invited users to come talk with the AI, and we told them, actually, this isn't real AI. We've got experts behind the scenes, but like pretend you're chatting with a chat bot. And expect it to take a little longer because these people have to think while they're typing and all of that. What was really interesting, on one hand, people totally forgot that they were talking to humans through this interface. It really, afterwards they're like, "Oh, I love how your AI has spelling mistakes," because it was humans. But the humans were super supportive. And what the humans do that most AI doesn't do is ask a lot of questions. So if you come in and you say, "I've got this challenge," or I'm like, "My boss is a jerk," or whatever, or you ask anything, you're never going to get an answer from a lawyer, as an example, or even a
Oh
coach.
no, the only answer we get from our lawyer friends, no offense, Bert, is, well, that depends. It's like that's not an answer.
And then they ask you a bunch of questions to
Right.
contextualize. So that's where we really honed in on empathizing with the person, trying to deeply understand what they were actually going through. Often the problem is not the thing that they think it is, it's something else. So we wanted our AI to be able to dig in a little deeper, be really curious, get the user to share more so we could actually diagnose what the challenge is and deliver the right information. And so that helps the user build trust and to share more in the first place, but also then gives them even better advice.
Level up your HR game with an AIM Employers Association membership. Get 24/7 expert support, exclusive training, and a network of peers. Join thousands of HR leaders building better organizations. Call AIM at 800-948-5700 or visit aimea.org today to learn about becoming a member.